Have you ever noticed this? The moment you stop caring so much, the moment you finally let go, that's when things start to come back. That's when people reach out, opportunities appear, things start to move, and it makes you wonder, why does everything come when I stop wanting it so badly? What if I told you it's not a coincidence, it's a principle, a powerful shift called detachment. What detachment is not. Now when people hear detachment, they misunderstand it. They think it means, I don't care, I give up, I stop trying. But that's not detachment. That's avoidance. Detachment is not about losing desire. It's not about becoming cold or distant. It's about something much deeper. What detachment really is. Detachment means you still want something, but you're no longer emotionally dependent on it. You're no longer saying, I can only be happy if this happens. You're no longer tying your peace to a specific outcome. You still have intention, but you release control. You still take action, but you release pressure. And that shift changes everything. Why attachment blocks you. Let's understand why attachment blocks what you want. When you're attached, your energy becomes heavy. You start overthinking. You start doubting. You start fearing loss. Even before you have it, your mind keeps asking, what if it doesn't happen? What if I lose it? What if I'm not enough? And that energy creates resistance, because now you're not coming from trust. You're coming from fear, and fear pushes things away. This is the paradox of life. The more you hold on, the more it slips away. The more you chase, the more it runs. The more you need it, the more distant it feels. But the moment you release that grip, the moment you say, I'll be okay, no matter what happens, that's when things start to shift. And I know, detaching is not easy, because when you really want something, you naturally feel connected to it. You think about it, you imagine it, you hope for it, and letting go of that emotional intensity feels scary. It feels like, what if I lose it completely? What if it never comes back? But here's the truth no one tells you. You don't lose what is meant for you by detaching. You lose what is not aligned, and what is truly meant for you will meet you in a state of peace, not pressure. What happens when you detach? When you truly detach, you return to yourself. Your energy becomes lighter. Your mind becomes quieter. You stop overanalyzing every little thing. You start living your life again. You start focusing on your growth, your peace, your happiness. And ironically, that's when everything starts coming toward you. Because now, you're not chasing, you're attracting. Practical shift. So how do you actually detach? It starts with small shifts. Instead of saying, I need this to happen, say, I would love this, but I trust whatever unfolds. Instead of constantly checking, waiting, overthinking, bring your focus back to yourself. Ask yourself, how can I feel fulfilled? Even now? How can I create peace? Without waiting? Because detachment is not about losing the desire. It's about releasing the dependence. This is why we talked about receiving, because you cannot receive. If you are tightly attached, receiving requires openness, and openness only comes when you let go of control. Deep transformation. Detachment is not just a technique, it's an identity shift. You move from, I need this to be okay, to, I am already okay, and anything more is a bonus. And from that place, you become magnetic, because you're no longer seeking completion outside of you. You've found it within. Signs you are detaching. You know you're detaching when you feel calmer about the situation. You're no longer checking constantly. You're okay with uncertainty. You feel more focused on yourself than the outcome. And most importantly, you feel at peace. So if you feel like things haven't been coming your way, maybe it's not about doing more. Maybe it's about releasing more. Maybe life is not asking you to chase harder, but to let go deeper. Because what is meant for you does not need to be forced, does not need to be chased, does not need to be controlled. It simply needs to be allowed. If this message resonated with you, take it as a sign. You're ready for this shift. Subscribe to this channel for more content on growth, alignment, and inner transformation. Comment below. I release control and trust what is meant for me. Like this video if it spoke to you. Stay connected for the next step in your journey. And remember, the moment you truly detach is the moment everything begins to flow.